call it approachability. That's the courage to speak up, the courage to listen, creating an open environment of communication, because you and I know that approachability is often the last domino. Somebody had a piece of information, and they either offered it up, and it wasn't listened to, or they rationalized in their mind why they didn't need to say anything, and then something happened. It's often the last domino. Somebody knew something. Now, I was not asked to come here and preach to you or tell you what you should do or how you should run your business. That's not why I was asked to come here. Many of you in this crowd have probably forgotten more about safety and leadership than I have learned my whole life. But I say this, for you and I to get better, which is what we're after every single day, personally and professionally, I say the road to perfection requires inward reflection. It means that is a basic definition of a leader. That's what we do, and we are all leaders. We all have the ability to influence another person's thought patterns. And as I looked at that, I saw for years a picture of failed leadership. And I just couldn't get out of it. I struggled emotionally. And let me tell you, sometimes when we're struggling, it takes a nudge. It takes a push. It takes maybe a family member or a relative or a coworker or maybe even a complete stranger to pull you out. For me personally, to pull me out of that was my mom. My mom pulled me aside when she saw I'd struggled so much with this, and she gave me the nudge I needed. She said, "Son, here's the deal. You got a good message. You take that message out there among those warriors, those fighter pilots as you call them. You get out there among the GMs and the GEs and the Exxon Mobils and the Shells and the Chevrons. You get out there." And she said, "You know what? If you touch just one, and you get just one person out there on that plant floor to rethink or refocus their work behavior, to speak up when they need to, or give someone the courage to listen when someone is trying to say something." She said, "You know what? You might save a piece of equipment." She said, "You might save a limb. You might save a life." So she said, "You get out there and you make it happen, Captain." And that was the wind I needed beneath my wings. And so when I say that I come out here and I speak to you with joy and passion, I mean it, brothers and sisters. Because I look in your faces and not one of you is judging me. Do you know why? You and I, we are cut from the same cloth. You and I have gone out there in our lives and we have done something dumb, dangerous, or different. We just got away with it. Man, we got lucky. Divine intervention, whatever you want to call it. We can't afford to rely on luck in our world.